Okay. All right. Much better. How I used to be. All right. Y'all got to come back, man. Come back. Where they at? Where they at? There it is. Okay. We back. We back. Tell me if y'all like this better now. We back to how it used to be. I got the full I got the full spectrum on my phone. I can see the comments. Oh, we got fucking the whole club up in this bitch. Okay. So I can see y'all, I can see the comments. Cause before it was weird. Like I couldn't all I saw was a little bubble on my phone and then like of my face, and then I saw you guys' comments, but I couldn't do nothing. So all right, now we got it going, man. We got it going. All right, then. What's up, everybody? Texas made Jason Hunt, Alex, the Otis. Keep mirroring, bro. What up, man? We got Jesse, Jason, Josh, Jason again, Tex, David, Double J. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing, man? All right, man. All right, all right. Trying to let we got Cody. What's up, Cody? How you doing, man? '07 Masson. What's up, man? Trying to let some people come back because we had like 20 before I got offline. Just before I dropped the news, just because I don't want to keep saying it because I know more people are going to jump in. What's going on, man? What's going on? So while I'm waiting for a couple more people to come in, two things. If you can smash the thumbs up on this video or live stream. This is the first live stream I've done in a long time, man. It's been a minute. Uh, Maybe Jason Hunt, you might remember the last live stream. I think you was in it. I can't even remember. It's been a minute. Um, for somebody that was asking what I'm drinking some of this Voodoo IPA Ranger or Voodoo Ranger IPA, New Belgium. This one is a 7% one, but usually I drink the 9%. But this is some good shit right here. If you guys are into IPAs, this is a North Carolina IPA. This shit's good. I love it. If I'm not drinking liquor, this is usually what I'm sipping on. I used to be a big Ballast Point guy. Sculpin was my thing back in the day. Louisiana. Are you talking about that Shiner? You talking about that Shiner Bock? Shiner Bock, good, man. Oh, okay. I think you can like it because I don't know how. It's not a big deal if you don't. You guys know me. I say it in the beginning of videos. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, you need to like the video. Like, no. If you can, you can. If you can't, you can't. Some people are liking the videos because I see it here on my phone, and I got 5 thumbs up right now. We got 22 people in. But it is what it is, man. It's good to be on the camera. I'm on my phone right now. It's good to be able to talk with y'all, man. So what have I been up to lately, man? Yeah, Jason just dropped it in the comment. He said you got to go back to the home screen. Okay, so lately, what if you didn't watch the last video, which I'm assuming most of you guys who are in here watched the last video because I recognize a lot of your names from the comments and all the videos. Um, Hunting, working, holidays. We had Thanksgiving last week, Black Friday, all that stuff. Now back to work. Christmas is right around the corner, so Christmas shopping. I waited an hour and a half in line today at work on base because they were giving out free trees, Christmas trees to service members on Camp Lejeune. So I waited on base for in my truck probably about an hour and a half. That's when I was messaging you, Jason Mitchell. That's when I was messaging you about the steering wheel on my truck when I was waiting for pick up a Christmas tree. But that's all I've been doing, man. I've really been trying to work behind the scenes, man. It's kind of coming to. I'm not gonna say it's coming to a halt, but it's definitely harder now because of the time change. That time change, man. I'm telling you guys, that is really what put a nail in a foot in my nail, or a nail in my foot. Sorry, it really messed it up, man. Because you guys know in the summer, in the fall, I was making videos like 6:30 in the evening, 7 in the evening. I get off work 4:30, get home, set up camera by 5. You guys got a video 3 times a week. But now, man, it's just so hard, man. Um, but yeah, man. So I've been trying, man. I was gonna make a video today, but got off work a little late, wasn't able to, but I was able to get some good news. And then now we're here now. So and everything. I've been watching a shit ton of college football. So if you didn't know, I'm a Hurricanes fan. All the Louisiana cats, Cody probably going crazy, man. All the folks from Louisiana going crazy. Joe Burrow, that's the Dolphins about to pick him up. I'm a Dolphins fan. They about to get him if the Bengals don't get him. But yeah, so let's see. Let me read some comments. That's what I've been up to, though, if you have been asking. Hopefully, y'all enjoyed that video with the John boat because that was pretty cool. So when I made that video, the next day was Thanksgiving. Or it might have been the day before. I don't remember. But I went out the following day after the video, didn't get nothing. But then went out that Saturday, and my next video, I'll throw a picture up in the video of what we got. We got 3 mallards, two drakes, 1 hen, and 3 nasty little mergansers. They're like a merganser coot hybrid. I still when I put the video picture of it up, maybe one of you guys can comment in the next video and tell me what type of bird it is, because we still kind of can't figure out what the hell it is. So yeah. All right, let's see what comments we got. So we got, yes sir, the IPA. I'm about that. Imperial IPA is good. Josh Baker, yes, I do hunt. I deer hunt, duck hunt. I love waterfowl hunting. Right now, the season for the duck hunting is closed until 14 December, and then I have an impoundment hunt on that day, and then it's open until like 31 January. So it's gonna be open for a month and a half. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. That daylight savings, man, it wasn't no jokes. Oh, we got Longhorn fans. Longhorns, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Y'all got kind of hyped up this year. With Sam Ellinger, or that quarterback y'all got in Texas, man, y'all kind of got hyped up this year. I was expecting a little bit more. I know everybody can be like, oh, well, Miami fans say the same thing. But it's like, I mean, yes, but whatever. It is what it is. It's 420. Peace out, bro. I don't know what that means, but I guess he's gonna go smoke. Let's see the Cummins. Sweet, hell yeah, bro. I deer hunt, turkey hunt in Texas. Yeah, I heard the deer hunting in Texas ain't too bad. I heard Texas hog hunting in Texas is where it's at. That's what I've heard. So Phil, an impoundment hunt is pretty much a reserve lake or some sort of wildlife habitat that the state manages. So in North Carolina, they have multiple impoundments where it's managed by game wardens, wildlife refugees. No, not refugees, but wildlife, like just people manage it. You can't run a motorized boat on the water. So when you're in the impoundment, you either got a troll with a trolling motor, or you got to paddle or walk or swim. You cannot run any internal combustion engine on those waters. There's only certain times of the year you can be on it. There's only certain you need a permit, so you got to get selected to hunt it. Some states have it. I don't know the state you're from if they have it, but I know North Carolina does it. So me and my buddy got about 5 hunts we got drawn for. Oh, bro, Jason, bro, you preaching to the choir when it comes to discipline and guidance, man. The Hurricanes is the same way, man. We ain't know better. They got time to be dancing on the sidelines and wearing turnover chains and stupid rings, but they can't even score some fucking touchdowns. So I'm with you on that, man. Hey, I appreciate what you just said, delusional YT. I appreciate that, man. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the live stream. I've gotten away from these so bad lately. We used to have fun on my last ones. If you go back to my channel, I still have all my old live streams posted up. And we had some fun, man. I was drinking my Maker's Mark, had my little cup. It was good. It was good, man. Definitely. Jesse, so for the CP3, I was actually texting somebody on Instagram right now, real quick. So for a lot of you guys be wanting to get in contact with me, and I'm telling you straight up right now, the easiest way to get in contact with me is to follow the Instagram for the channel, everything_diesel, okay? It's the links in every video in the description box. That's gonna be the easiest way to contact me, because if you send me a direct message on Instagram, I'm gonna get it, and as soon as I get time to respond to it, I'll respond to it. So if you're not following Instagram right now, you really should follow it. Sorry about that. So anyways, with the CP3s, we're going to be doing dual stock CP3s. Now, where I'm at right now is whether I should go with a Duramax or a Cummins CP3 based off of the CP3 kit I get. So right now at this point, the cheapest CP3 kit, dual CP3 kit I found was on PPE, and I think I can get it for about $900 brand new with the controller. PPE says that their kits are made for a LBZ CP3. It's kind of hard to find an LBZ CP3 considering all the Duramax fuckers want LBZs. Um, I asked him if LB7, which was older, the first gen Duramax engine, I asked him if the LB7 CP3 would work because they have a shit ton of those on eBay for like $200. He said it could, but you would have to do a lot of modifications. So I was like, eh. So what I might be doing is MDC Diesel. You guys know I work with MDC Diesel and Mac over there. They have the Smedin CP3 kit that works with the Cummins CP3. So the PPE kit's like $900. The Smedin Diesel one's like, I think he said he can get it from you for about 12. And I mean, I got to pay $20 more, but it's a lot easier getting a 6.7 Cummins CP3 injector pump, a stock one, because these trucks are everywhere, versus a LBZ, which was only made from like 04 and a half to 07 ish, 3-4 years CP3. You know what I'm saying? So I think I'm gonna go that route. So for the CP3 and the turbo, I'm not putting that turbo on behind the 470, the 472 right there. I'm not gonna be putting that on until I get that dual CP3 setup because that would be a dog right now. I mean, it would be cool to make a video on it just to be like, hey, look how laggy it is, but it kind of hits hard at the end. But I'm not. That's too much labor. I'm not gonna go through all that just to make a video like that. I want the real experience, you know. And also, I'm thinking about doing is putting the CP3 in for the 467 and seeing how that works, and then bumping up to the 472 just for comparisons. One thing I've noticed on YouTube is that a lot there's not a lot of reviews and experiment videos. And what I mean by that is everybody has a video about one thing. You know what I'm saying? But they don't have videos talking about one thing versus another, if that makes sense. I mean, there's a couple here and there. They're either super old and outdated or they're just not informative. I think on this channel, we have a very, very good opportunity within the near future to be able to make videos where not only are we doing comparison videos like how I did the 467 compared to the 464. That was a perfect example. If I go on YouTube right now trying to see a 464 comparison versus 467, I might see a video from like 2014 recorded on an iPhone 6 or iPhone, I don't know, iPhone 3, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I want to make it right. I want to experiment with it. I'm not in a rush to get the 472 on right now, but when it happens, it's going to be pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? I heard about them air hunts, man. I heard about those hog hunts. You can get in a helicopter and shoot them out the sky or shoot them from the sky. I heard they're expensive though. They be wanting like a couple G's, don't they? Yep, West Virginia. Yep. Take me home, country road. West Virginia, mountain high. All right. Yeah, 12 point, man. That's good. That's really good. So I haven't gotten a buck this year. A little disappointed just because the season's coming to a close. I think the season ends on January 2nd. So I haven't gotten a buck yet, but a fellow coworker of mine, hopefully I can get a buck on with them. So I'm hoping. Race Ultra or Edge, coming from Dylan Michael. So in terms of tuning or in terms of monitors. So we're talking, and I'm doing this on live video, I don't care. So if we're talking tuning, Race Me Ultra all day. Only reason why is because you can, with a Race Me Ultra tuner, you can get a modified EGR and DPF system. You catch what I'm saying? Edge don't do that. Now, if you're talking about parameters and you know, just tolerances and being able to look at stuff and test things, Edge CTS2 Insight all day. It's kind of funny that I asked because once again, because you guys are watching the live stream, you're able to find this out. This is one of the first big things for the channel. I reached out to Edge Insight or Edge. You guys know, very popular company. They make tuners, monitors, all sorts of things like that. I reached out to them asking if they would be willing to help out the channel, and I asked them if they'd be willing to help out with Edge CTS2 Insight, and they said absolutely, man. They reached out to me, gave me good feedback. They like what we were doing over here on the channel. And this is where I tell you guys in all my videos, or at least I try to, thank you guys so much, because without your comments and without the input and the great times we have on the channel, it would not be possible. Because anytime I'm trying to talk to a company to be able to get something going for the channel, to be able to bring more content, do more things on the truck, I always tell them, look at my comments. You don't see arguments, you don't see hateful comments, you don't see drama and a bunch of. I go on some channels, man, and I look at their comments, man, and it's just crazy. It's some hateful shit out there that and it's just sick. But this channel, man, I wouldn't trade none of you subscribers for anybody else, and I really mean that, man. We always have a good time on this channel. People come here with questions, they get answered politely. I mean, it's like a forum that gets updated, weekly or bi-weekly, some shit like that. So I appreciate that. So long story short, man, if it's a monitor you're looking for, I would go with Edge. If a tuner, Race Me Ultra. And then also what vehicle, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we don't have anything like that in Washington. Oh, okay then. Cheers from Pigott, bro. Hey, so I heard about that naval shooting down there in Pensacola. At the Naval Air Station, they had a shooting and 3 got killed, and apparently 8 got injured. And the base is locked down right now, man. It's sick people out there. Let's see what you got, Delusional. I've been watching all your videos. I'm glad I found a channel with good vibes, and all the upgrades you do are in the grounds. Hey, I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much, Delusional _ YT, man. I really do. Like I said, so I'll put it in perspective like this. So when I started this channel, and it still stays the same way, I wanted to make videos that the everyday person can watch and feel like they can do. You know what I'm saying? I wanted somebody to be able to watch my videos and be like, you know what? I can go outside and do that right now in my truck. I don't have to pay somebody. And I said that in like one of my first 2 or 3 videos. I said it then. I said it a month ago. I've said it ever since. That is the goal of my channel, is for people to be able to come to this channel, watch a video on how to do something or information, and to be able to walk away saying, okay, I understand what's going on now, or hey, I think I can do this. It's not that bad. And that's another thing too. I tell companies when I'm working with them, I tell them, I say, hey man, listen, I take pride in my videos. I take pride in the content. I take pride in my truck, because every single thing, and if you go back to my first video, my truck doesn't look the way it looked in that first video. Every single thing has been done in my driveway. You know what I'm saying? So I take pride in that, and you guys should too, with your own vehicles, because you ain't got to pay somebody to work on these things, man. They're not that hard. It really isn't. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you got that coyote hunting January 1st. Here in West Virginia. Oh shit! Goddamn, it's $300 a hog hunt. Interesting. So coyote here is open year round. You can hunt year round. I don't know if you can hunt at night year round though with coyotes. I think you got the first 30 minutes first light and all that shit applying to it. Ah man. Hell yeah. Why'd you sell your mega cab, man? Daniels? Pat? You plan on holding on to the other turbos for future projects, or selling them down the road? So for the turbo, I got a lot of people asking me this. For the turbo, what I'm thinking right now is what I'm gonna do is, once I get the 472 on, I'm gonna drive it a little bit. If I like it more than when I like having the 467, I'll keep the 472 on it, and I'll sell the 470 or the 467. If I like the 467 more, I'll just sell the 472 and keep the 467. I won't keep both of them. Or if anything, yeah, actually no, I wouldn't do it with that setup size. Yeah, one or the other. At this point right now, with the fuel system setup I'm going with, I got a feeling that the 472 is going to be a little more better in terms of drivability and just enjoying it. But I won't say anything else until, we actually start putting parts on and getting some tunes done and all that good stuff. All right, man. Yeah, man. Them bucks don't play around, man. I tell you, man. You get one of them mature bucks. The minute they smell something different that they ain't used to smelling, that shit is done. It's a wrap. Unless you allowed to hunt at night in the wee hours of the night, you ain't. Good luck. You got to catch them slipping because they ain't gonna be coming out. Yeah, Daniel. So I did get those bushings. They're actually 1 second, bro. Oh, I got the bushings, man. They're over here somewhere. I bought them off Grangers.com. Oh, here we go. Yeah. So I got these. I got them right here. I haven't installed it yet because I kind of wanted to make a video on it. But looking at where it's at and underneath the steering shaft, I'm thinking about just putting it in and talking about, putting them on. I know it's not hard to put them on. You just get channel locks and slide them over and push them in. But you got any tips for putting them in? So, yeah. Something got in my eye. Oh, man. Hell yeah. Time to cook dinner, bro. I got some new. What do you got new? I appreciate that pineapple with 3 L's. I appreciate that. Okay, I get what you're saying there. Fat Big Daddy, Fat Boy Pudge. Yeah, man. Okay, so we got 31 people on the live stream, 14 likes. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll into the next news for the channel for the Cummins. Okay, so just before the video got the live video got set up, I went ahead and placed the order for some new wheels. I'm not going to tell you exactly what exactly they are, but what I will say is 14 wides, 24s, fuel forged. Okay. Now, I'm not going to tell you what model it is. I'm going to let y'all figure out the model or guess or whatever in the coming videos. I will mention it again in the next video I make. But you guys get first dibs. So we got a new setup coming up. So what that means is the current wheels on the truck are going to be for sale. Down the road. I just put the order in tonight, so forged wheels are custom made. So it's gonna be a minute until I get them because they're gonna make them from scratch. We're looking at about 12 to 14 weeks until I receive them in the mail. No, it's not forces. So fender flares, I don't know about that. About fender flare, nah, I don't know about that one. How's the transmission holding up? Hey man, Simmons, the training's doing good, man. I think a while ago, remember when I told y'all what happened with the whole, it went into limp mode and stuff. After the limp mode and I cleared it, bumped the line pressure down, transmission's been solid, no issues. In the morning driving to work when it's like 30 degrees, 35 degrees outside, driving that truck is like, it's like a kid in a goat cart, man. I mean, I hit that thing in that cold air, man. Intake air temps like 47, 50, man. I hit that gas, man. Oh my goodness. That throttle, it just it takes that cold air so good and it just runs, man. I love it. I love it. But yeah. So training's doing good. Training's doing good. And you know what, man? Knock on wood. I'm just gonna ride it until the day comes. But she's doing good. Doesn't get hot. Doesn't shift weird. Doesn't it just drives. It drives like the way the transmission has been from when I first tuned it back in 2017 to now. It's been the same. That's the easiest way I can say. I've had 33s on, 35s on, 37s on now, 12 wides, 14 wides. Then we're staying with 14 wides, but we're going up to 24s. So Marco, so the only thing you missed is I got some forged wheels on order. Fuel forged wheels. I just placed the order today. Probably be about 14 weeks before I get them in the mail. All wheels are gonna be for sale. So that's all you missed, really. Any issues with your glow shift gauges since installing them? Installing my gauge tomorrow. Watching your video on the installation makes it seem pretty damn easy. Thanks, man. Ken, so with the glow shift, no, I have zero issues with glow shift. And people say this is an issue, but to me, it's like whatever. You pick your battles. So the only thing that I can say about the gauges is the memory for the color. Like, let's say you change the color to red. Every now and then, like once a week, it'll just randomly reset the blue. The memory for the colors is kind of weird. But other than that, functionality, quality, no issues. Never had a problem with them. They do what they do, and I like them. If anybody says glow shift gauges suck, they're garbage. Get Autometer. I don't even know the other brand. It's Pro. Paying $500 for some fucking gauges. Like, good lord, man. Like, no. I'll stick with glow shift. I paid, I think, like 270, maybe a little under 300 when I did those. So it was like a little over a year ago. Nah, I can't rock those flares. That's what I'm saying, Jason, man. I can't be. No, I'm not with the flares, man. Because man, that dirt gets behind those flares, man, and it turns into a cesspool of rust, nastiness. Just nah, I'm good. Yeah, you'll be happy when you leave that state, man. Fuel cleavers, man. Those are nice wheels on duals. I like fuel cleavers. I don't know. I ain't gonna lie, man. When I hear that word cleavers, I just think of like meat cleavers. All right, Double J, take it easy, man. Appreciate you. Damn, I'm gonna remember that, Daniel. I appreciate it, man. The tip. Yeah, man. Ken. So yeah, the color memory, man, it's weird. Only the middle gauge does that. My EGT and I think the bottom one's fuel pressure. Yeah, EGT's fuel pressure, no problems. It remembers the colors. Um, but the middle one, that middle one, I don't know. Every now and then, it'll randomly just reset the blue. I'll just hit the button, change it to white. I think I change it to white, and then it's good. So yeah, man. I appreciate Double J, man. I appreciate that for sure, for sure. So we got that going on, man. We got yeah, this hat merchandise, man. So once New Year's come, once the holidays is over, once I settle in, once these bills come in and all this stuff happens, um, I want to get stuff for the channel. I've been wanting to do it for a while. I actually had it for a little bit last year. This time last year I had it, but I just wasn't big enough to where like enough people wanted it. And it was hard because my supplier was like, I don't know, I was all over the place, man. Oh, that meat cleaver comment. Oh, that's funny. Hell yeah, man. But other than that, y'all, man, I mean, that's all we got going on, really. We got the 472 turbo. We got the fuel forge wheels that just got ordered tonight. Um, we got we got that. Expect some paint work to get done soon. Um, we'll be painting probably the door handles, bumper, uh, yeah, door handles, bumpers, color matching them white. Kind of just getting the truck prep for the wheels when they come in, whenever. So it's gonna be cool. I'm really pumped about these wheels, man, because excuse me, I'm really pumped about these wheels because I tried to find a video, a picture on customoffset.com, and I could not find any truck with these wheels on it. I could not. And I don't know if it's because I have ugly taste and nobody wants to run them, or maybe nobody ever thought of it. I don't know, but I can't wait because I feel like I'm gonna be one of the first YouTubers to have this wheel setup on the truck. It's pretty dope. Um, another thing, if you really care to see what the wheel size, the style looks like, all you gotta do is go to my Instagram to the story, and you can actually see the model number of the wheel. So give you a reason to check out the Instagram. 7.3, I'm driving now. Installed glow shift. Tens for the wife last year, no problem. She wanted the tens. Pink setting. Pink setting. That's funny. It only boosts 15 psi max. I thought I heard somebody. I didn't boost my. I didn't. My boost gauge still works though, man. It gets it. She's a little slow at the start, but man, let it happen in the middle of the road, man. It's on and popping. Yes, pineapple. I do have plans. New Year's, man. I'm writing my goals down right now for 2020. I know this sounds cliche and weird, but I am writing down channel goals for 2020. Merchandise, truck meet, Daytona. Those are like goals in 2020 I want to accomplish with the channel, the truck, stuff like that. So I'm merch is definitely in the future, man. T-shirts definitely. I just I'm trying to get to a point where I'm kind of like settled in and settled down and stuff, and then I can, 'cause, obviously that takes money, and I work a full-time job and all that stuff, so everything comes with time. So, yeah. Let's see. Do you have plans to sell stick? Oh, I already answered that. Yeah. So you talking about color matching? Yeah, man. So, wait, Marco, I thought you said you was leaving. Oh, anyways, okay. So if you want to get, you can do it two ways. You can color match it yourself, which I don't recommend unless you're a painter, because if you get a spray paint can and spray paint it, just spray it white, it ain't gonna look good. The best thing you can do is take it to a body shop, take them off the truck, take the mirrors to the body shop, and be like, "Yo, I want you to color match these mirrors to my paint code on my truck." That is the best thing you can do because they'll prime it. They will use a self-etching primer. Will make sure the paint adheres to the plastic because when you're painting plastic, the hardest thing is getting it to adhere to it. They'll make sure it adheres to it, and if anything's wrong with the way it looks, you can tell them and they can fix it because you're paying them. You know what I'm saying? So that's the best thing I recommend. That's what I did. I paid. This was like over a year ago, year and a half. I paid like 150 at the body shop to get my mirrors color match. Took it to them 2 days later. It came back. They were done, and then they were messed up because if my OG subscribers, which I don't even know if I have any still, but they watched the video when I got my mirrors back. They were flipped in, and they forgot to flip them up when they painted them. So when I had them on the truck, they looked good. And then I was like looking at them, and I was like, let me see. I pop them up, and it says black. I kid you not. I'm not making this up. If you go to my video last year when I installed tow mirrors on fourth gen tow mirrors, you'll see it. But yeah, man. Hell yeah, man. Bring me some beer, man. I'll never fucking turn down beer. Yeah, no. So thank God, Florida, where I'm originally from, and that's my plates on my truck, and North Carolina are very truck friendly states. No smog, no emissions. They're not fender flare assholes. I heard Virginia because Virginia's right above North Carolina. I heard Virginia was like that. They're very fender flare sticklers. The whole it can't protrude more than 2 inches past the fender and all that mess. And yeah, so yeah, fender flares, man. I ain't trying to fuck with that shit. Oh, bro. Oh shit. What's up, Mike? Man, I ain't know when you jump in the chat. Oh, I'm gonna let you know about that truck meet, man. That's without a doubt. SEMA 2020. If by a miracle somebody that works at SEMA is watching and wants to sponsor me into SEMA so I can like walk around with my camera, I would love to do that. But my truck is not gonna be a SEMA truck. That's Ryan Mayer's. That's 6-7 line, man. That's Ryan Mayer's thing right there. Building a SEMA truck in the driveway. I don't have that in the budget. No time soon. So that'd be cool though. One day. SEMA 3035 or SEMA 2035. There we go. Daniel, hey, I appreciate that, Daniel, man. Hey, Me responding to you guys' comment, I view it as a common courtesy of respect. Reason being is because you guys don't have to comment in none of my videos. You really don't. You guys can just no shit, click the video, watch it, and that's it. You can click the video, you can unlike it. You can give it a thumbs down. You can click it and give it a thumbs up. You choose what you want to do. And I can't force you guys to comment. But the fact that you take time to comment after watching the video, and when I say you, I mean all of you, take time to comment when watching the video, I appreciate that. And I feel like I owe to you guys as a common courtesy and respect to be able to respond back to y'all in a comment, whether it's just a short answer or it's like a hey, DM me on Instagram type answer, or you know what I'm saying. Now I will say I'm not perfect. I'm probably about 85, 90% with my responses on YouTube, just because at this point now it is kind of a lot of comments I get. I mean, I'm still getting comments from my CCV delete video from 2000 February of 2018. You know what I'm saying? I'm still getting comments from, you know, just old videos, and I'm constantly getting messages on Instagram, and it can get overwhelming a little bit, but it is what it is. So yeah, man, no worries, Daniel, man. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, we have been talking about that for a minute, man. But I'm serious, man. I'm I want to get it going, man. Because even if Mike, I know you're watching right now. We get together and maybe get another person or two into this, and we can plan something. I got shit yesterday. I ran into a follower on base on New River. This guy saw my truck and saw me get out. I was going into the PX or the exchange, some people call it, and he saw me and was chit chatting and stuff. He said, "I like your videos, man. I'm about to install the lift pump soon." But I got some people in local Jacksonville, North Carolina, that would love to come out to a truck meet. Me is logistics is going to be key for this. One day, make sure you subscribe to the channel, because one day I'm going to poll up on YouTube and on Instagram, asking if I held a truck meet at a certain location, who would make it, and if I said when. When I post those are going to be serious, because that's me trying to get information on, like, hey, who would actually really be interested? Because if more people are interested, obviously I'm going to put more into, like, logistics, space, and all that stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely a big deal. Yeah, man. Hey, so somebody, this is the first time this ever happened. It looks like somebody donated $3. I don't see who it. Oh, Marco. Hey, thank you, Marco. I appreciate that, man. I just saw this. I What the heck? So apparently you can donate. You can donate money in a chat. I had no idea that was something. Wow, that's kind of cool. Hey, man, I appreciate that, man. Thank you, Marco. I really appreciate that. Um, Stevens, your bitch ass ain't been in no fucking SEMA. Get off this chat before I fucking get mad. I'm sorry, somebody jumped in on this. Oh man, all right. So back to Marco. I'm sorry about that, everybody. Somebody said something on the channel. What about if I had those chrome mirrors? Do you think they'll still work around it? The chrome mirrors, I mean, they will, obviously, but I mean, it just depends on the painter. Honestly, I can't tell you they would, but I would assume they can if they mask it off good enough, So Uber Eats coming at you. Damn, dude, that's pretty dope, man. I appreciate that. Get this focus right. Is that Kyle McKnight or Kyle Knight? Oh, I thought that was my buddy McKnight. I'm sorry. Hey, Kyle, I appreciate that, man. I got a buddy named Kyle McKnight. I don't know if this is him or not, but I appreciate that, man. I take a lot of place in my, a lot of pride in my 6'7", man. Simmons, Lamar Jackson, or Russell Wilson? Wow, you had to go there. Seriously? Oh man, it sucks because Russell Wilson is like my behind Tom Brady. Russell Wilson is my most favorite quarterback in the NFL. But Lamar Jackson is that is some some human joystick computer video game shit. Like not even Mike Vick was. My God. So if I'm going off of statistics and facts and all that stuff, I got to go with Lamar. Lamar for MVP. I just have to, man. This season. I don't know who leads in touchdowns, Lamar or Russell. I don't know. So I love Russell Wilson because he's such a good person and he's a good quarterback. Usually you got one or the other, but he's both. He does a crap ton of charity events and he has his own foundations. I follow him on Instagram all the time, and he's just a really wholesome, down to earth man, and I like him a lot. Russell Wilson, man, he's a good man. Josh, you say Lamar Jackson. I'm telling you, man, that boy. You saw what he did to the Patriots, right? Yeah, I mean, shit. You got damn running backs that have been in the league for 10 years. Mark Ingram giving this man a royal introduction like he's the prince or something. You know what I'm saying? Like something's going on. So, oh man, these chats about to get freaky now. Everybody talking about Lamar and Russell. Look, it's only seen like one SEMA truck on the road. Oh man, SEMA trucks don't get driven often though, if I'm not mistaken. Nathan Gutierrez. Grid Heater Delete is the oldest video I remember watching. I ain't gonna say she was ugly, but it definitely ain't look right. Not in my taste. All right, then, Mike, man. I'll definitely be in touch with you, man. Hey, Mike, do me a favor. Shoot me a text, man. I got a new phone and I don't have your number in this one for some reason. Not sure why, but when you see this, man, when you hear this, shoot me a text so I can save your number in my new phone. I got the Note 10 now. Definitely. Damn, Josh, why you gotta do that? Not when it comes to my Hawks. Hey, man, I like the Seahawks now, man. I like the Seahawks. Why didn't I get a 6-speed? Hey, real quick before I answer that, hey, Mike, I appreciate the $2, man. It's called Super Chat. Oh, okay. So, Super Chat, you can make donations. Shout out to Monster Ram with the $2 donation. I really appreciate that. Thank you guys so much. That's pretty cool, man. I like that. So why didn't I get 6-speed? So I'll tell you why I didn't get 6-speed. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wish I did. But at the time, back in 2016, when I was looking for a truck, after I had just got back from my deployment, I couldn't find any 6-speeds in Southern California because that's where I was stationed in San Diego. I couldn't find any 6-speeds at the time. It was really hard. I told myself if I would have been a little more patient and kind of broadened my horizon, went out to Arizona, I feel like I could have found me a 6-speed. Do I hate the automatic? No, I don't hate it. I love it. It's a good truck. It's a good transmission. I put it like this: the 68 RFE has definitely came a long way. And also on top of that, Mike, I saw your comment about what was going on with your trans. Did you ever get that figured out, by the way? The 68 RFE has came a long way from 2007 and a half. It's a fairly respectable stout transmission that you can throw 800 horsepower at it today and they'll take it with the proper modifications and work done to it, So I don't think it's all that bad. You don't see me, Jason, when I be driving around, man. Shit, somebody took a video of my truck on Instagram and tagged me on it last week, talking about I like your truck, and I was like, oh shit, thanks. That means I'm not driving around enough. Shit. Mike, I just saw your comment. Oh, that's funny. Super chat train. Is that like a code for like some super chat fucking freaky shit, Marco? Okay. And Mike, you don't have Instagram either, do you? But anyways, okay. Well, we'll figure something out. Or if you want, you can email me everythingdiesel@gmail.com. There we go. Shoot me an email everythingdiesel@gmail.com, and then we'll link up, man. All right, don't want to jack his channel. I've dinner to cook. Peace out, folks. I thought somebody earlier said they had to cook dinner or some shit. I don't know what the hell's going on. Oh, so y'all off Snohomish County? Snohomish County? Oh, okay. You think about getting a 6.7 when you get your driver license? Nice, man. Channel plate. Oh, snap. So was the valve body bad? Hmm. Interesting. Oh, okay. I get it. Well, that's good that they helped fix it, man. That's dope. I'm glad to hear that. Um, Transmission work, man. Don't even get me started on that with my truck. But she's it's doing what it's doing, man. It's good. I'm glad. I'm happy to hear that. Just rebuilt my trans about 4 months ago at 130K, but it was towing heavy before I got the truck gooseneck. That's legit. Yeah, man. People always ask me, hey Cam, how's the trans doing? Or in 1 second, I'm gonna pop me another bottle. Look at this cool ass bottle opener I got from the Seafood Festival in Swansboro. So we should just be able to pop. Yeah. So I'm back. Uh, People always ask me, man, how's the trans doing? How's the trans? They ask me either how's the trans? Do you like um how's the tuning? So I get asked how's the trans? Who does your tuning? And damn, what's the other one? Oh, hey man, how do you like that 467 turbo? Those are like some of the most common questions I get asked. And it's not bad or nothing, but it's just those are definitely top three questions I get asked. Not in that order, just period. Those three. Um, but yeah. Ken, so when it came to it, when I was looking for a truck back in 2016, December, I didn't want to go old. I wanted something new. And I understand that there's not much of a jump from the 5.9 to the 6.7 in terms of technology. The concept principle is still the same, high pressure system, all that. They just kind of tweak stuff. I just wanted something relatively new at the time, up to date. 6.7's been around since 07.5. It's been, slightly tweaked here and there, more power, all that stuff, but still the same engine for the most part. I don't know. Honestly, it was my first Cummins I went with, and that's just what I ended up with. I'm sure if I would have got a 5.9, I would have liked it, but I have heard from some people that I've talked to that they've had a 5.9 and they said when they went to the 6.7, it was awesome. I think my Wi-Fi or something went out. Yeah, Gorin on my triple disc. Yeah, I heard good things about them. T5R, T5, T51R compressor housing mod. Hmm, that's interesting. And make sure you, Mike, make sure you shoot me that email, man, so that way we can text and link up. I'm curious about that. How's the steering holding up? So earlier when I said the top three things I get asked, I lied. It's actually a top four. The steering was the fourth one. So this is my honest opinion, and this is take it for what it is. The steering is doing okay. Is doing okay. When people come up to me now and they ask me, "Do you recommend it?" And I'm actually going to be doing a video soon. It's been probably about 7, 8 months since I've installed it. I'm going to be doing a follow up video on it. Um, People ask me all the time, "Hey, how's it doing?" So it's doing its job. It's turning my truck. I'm not swerving all over the place, but it's not perfect. Okay. Problem number one: you cannot get a true and I'm a man. I'm gonna own up to it. You know, some people commented saying it, but you cannot get a perfect alignment with that specific setup because it doesn't have a adjuster link on the drag bar. The drag bar, it there's no way to adjust it minus the Heim joints at the end. So you cannot get 100% spot straight steering wheel alignment. Problem number one. Problem number two, over time, at least on my truck, my passenger side Heim joint bolt, so not the Heim joint, but the bolt for the Heim joint will get loose. I've tried uh, all sorts of stuff, man. I've tried cranking down on it with a breaker bar and a wrench, tightening it, not anti-seize, Loctite. I've tried a couple things, but it'll stay tight for like a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then over time it'll just slowly start getting loose. Um, I don't know. I've kind of gotten used to it now. It's nowhere near as bad as it used to be before I upgraded to it. Um, but there is still play. I probably have about a good inch and a half of play, like axial play. Or not axial, I guess it'd be lateral play. Um, I'm thinking about making a video going up underneath by the steering box and tightening up that adjuster link, just to see if I can kind of get some of that slack out of it, man. But then come to find out, I'm checking all underneath for looseness, and the drag link that connects into the pitman arm, not the pitman arm itself, sitting onto the output shaft of the steering box. It's not a tight seal. There's a small amount of play there, and if you guys know anything about steering work, the smallest amount of play from the starting point to the end point, which is the wheels themselves, it will change. It will start off like this, and it'll just keep getting bigger and bigger. So that's where we're at now. Um, I have thought a couple times about going back to Y steering and talking about why and all this stuff, because I mean I don't mind getting underneath my truck and tightening it every couple months, but yeah, that shit's getting old, man. If it wasn't fucking up my line or my tires or anything, if it was fucking my tires up, I would have took that shit off a long time ago. But it's not fucking my tires up. I can still drive pretty straight down the road. I'm not swerving all over the road like how I used to be. So it doesn't bother me enough yet to take it off. But I have that OCD, especially the part about the steering wheel not being able to be straight. I can't straighten out my steering wheel, and it drives me crazy. So it is what it is, though. But I'm going to be making a video, update view video, after some driving time, giving my honest opinion, because you guys know me. I ain't gonna sit here and be telling some damn story, just to keep people happy. So, yeah. The clutch to the South Bend dual disc. Hey man, I would love. I've never drove a G56 Cummins. I drove a MV 5600 Cummins, but I never drove a G56 Cummins. And on top of that, I've never drove one with a dual disc or triple disc clutch. I only drove one single disc. So I would love to drive one of those to see what they feel like, for sure. Oh yeah. Let's see what we got here. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but hopefully I answered your question on how the steering's doing, though. I appreciate that, or appreciate you asking. Oh man. So hopefully all you guys have been doing good. Awesome live chat. We've had 30 people chilling in the chat right now. If you want to ask any last minute questions, feel free to. We'll probably wrap this video up probably within the next 5.5 minutes. That'll be an hour. That's usually as long as I go on my live streams. So let's see. Did you let? Yeah, I've talked with Kevin. Now the thing is that Kevin is a good guy. He's not a bad person by no means. He's not selling shady shit. It's just you pay for what you get. It is affordable. It is it works. It's not defective. It's effective, but it's not the most effective. You know what I'm saying? Um, I think he is going to make changes by maybe at first trying to add a adjuster link for that drag bar, and then figuring out how to get those that Heim joint to stay tight. Because I told him about that, and he was telling me about it, and I was like, oh, so you already know. But I did tell him about it. But Kevin's been helping me out a lot. He's actually working. I'm actually working with him on some long arms for the front suspension, custom adjustable long arms. So that's gonna be pretty cool. I still do business with RF and Kevin, so you know, call him. Oh, Washington State, fucking Dub Central. Okay, all right then, man. Yeah. So those long arms, man, they look solid. Kevin over at Rand Ironworks right now, he said he's selling custom long arms for about $600, which is actually not bad considering I think they go for about 800-900. If you tell him I sent you, came, you got sent from me, he might cut you a little 5% discount, 10% discount, save you some money. So make sure you always say that. So with the lift, I went with rough country because okay, first of all, this is what I did. When I knew I wanted to lift my truck, I was unsure if I wanted to do 3.5 inches or 5 inches. I went to customoffset.com gallery. They have a full gallery where you can see your truck in all sorts of setups. And when I say your truck, I mean a Cummins. You can see them in 3 inch lifts, leveled, 5 inch, 6 inch, 12 inch. I mean, you can see them in all sorts of setups. So that way you can see what your truck would look like before you make that purchase. And that's what I tell people all the time to do. I say, go to customoffset.com, go to their gallery, look at their pictures so you can see, and they tell you what wheel sizes are on the trucks you're looking at. So that way you know, okay, that's what 20 by 12s look like, or that's what, 24 by 14 like on a 6 inch. You know what I'm saying? Like you see what it looks like. Um, what made me choose rough country at the time when I bought the rough country, it was a deal I couldn't refuse. It was a 5 inch rough country that was open box, but had everything in it for $5.99, 5 inch lift. I wasn't going with the zone, but the zone at that time versus the rough country was about $200 more. But it would have been a 6 inch lift. But at that time, I was like, an inch can't justify me spending almost $500 more. So I ended up going with the rough country. And to be fair and 100% equal, honest, it's been really good. People who knock rough country, I don't get them. I really don't. I've had a good experience with my shit. I'm not sponsored by Rough Country. I've never even done business, or I've done business, but I've never talked to them. No communication with them. But I will still gladly say that Rough Country is a good lift. It's a good lift, man. So depending on what size lift you're going with, like if you're trying to decide between a 5 inch rough country or a 6 inch zone, I would just personally go with the 6 inch zone because right now rough country's 5 inches like $900. Zone's 6 inch I think is like even grand or 1050. Get the extra inch. Why? You can run 35s without rubbing at full turn on a bump. Two, if you want to go bigger, tires in the future, which happens to a lot of truck dudes, you can do it because you'll have that extra inch. You won't end up doing what I did, which was get the 5 inch lift and having to add 2.5 inch spacers on top of the 5 inch coils just to get enough clearance to run 37s and still rub at full turn. But I also have zero trimming on my truck. I haven't trimmed. I have a little piece of plastic trimmed, but no metal, no nothing. I still need to trim. I still need to trim that. So, yeah. Yeah, man, hit me up on Instagram, man. Instagram's in every video description down below. Everything underscore diesel. That's the Instagram. You can follow it. Start following it. I'm on there. So when you guys see me on here and you see I'm not like frequently uploading or I kind of go away for like a week, 9 times out of 10, I'm on Instagram posting something. So if you're not getting content on here, you can still come over to Instagram and see what I'm doing or my daily, weekly, routine and all that stuff. So Yeah, man. No worry, no worries. Yeah, no worries, Ken, man. Like I said, custom offset gallery. You just go check him out, man. Put in your year, make, model of your vehicle, suspension setup, wheel size, and if you got a truck like mine, there is a shit ton of fucking pictures on that bitch. I mean, easily over 100 different setups. You know what I'm saying? So you said with the spacer stacked on your lift spring and no lift, just drop brackets. Oh, okay. So my truck, man, to be honest with you, bro, it actually rides pretty good. It's not too bad. These tires are bead balanced and they're mud terrains. Bead balanced tires are known for having a little vibration in them between 50, 65-ish miles per hour. Every now and then on a bumpy road, when I'm going like 60, it'll get a little bumpy, but that's also because I don't have the index spacer for my drive shaft, my front drive shaft. I don't have that spacer to help shorten it because right now the drive shaft's maxed out all the way, and that creates a lot of vibrations on the axle. So I think once I get that put on that indexing kit, that's going to help with some of the vibrations. And then with the new wheels, they should be weight balanced, not bead balanced, which I also believe will help too. Plus the brand tire that's going to be on them, they're pretty good. I like them. What we got? What we got? So that's another reason why I'm trying to do the control arms, because with the control arms, I can push that axle out a little bit. But the thing is if I push that axle out more, I gotta shorten that front drive shaft so that way it's not being maxed out all the way. You should add arms. I have traction bars. I have track bars in the back, and that I'm waiting to put on over there in the corner. I gotta weld them on, and yeah, we're in the works for some control arms in the front. My man Kevin over there ran that Ironworks. He's gonna be supplying me some. So for sure, definitely, man. It's gonna be dope. I can't wait. I can't wait, man. So you guys, we kind of went over that hour time frame. We're at an hour and 2.5 2 minutes. We're gonna go ahead and call it from here. All right, you guys. So I appreciate all you guys checking out the channel. Thank you guys so much. Until next time, I really appreciate y'all. Thank you guys for checking it out. Thank you for the 2 donations from Mike and what's your name, man? I can't even think right now. You know who you are, man. I appreciate. Oh, Marco. There we go, Marco. Thank you, Marco and Mike, man, for the donations. I appreciate it a lot, man. Thank you guys for checking out. You guys are awesome, man. We had a good time on this channel tonight. If you missed out, just join in. You can replay it. I'll have it on the channel to be able to replay the live stream so you can be able to watch it, and we'll have a good time. Okay. So until next time, y'all take it easy. Be safe. Peace out. Have a good weekend. I will be making a official legit video tomorrow. So some of y'all might get shout outs tomorrow too. So until then, y'all take it easy. Be safe. All right. Peace out.